Hello all, we are back with some Sonic Amateur Games Expo. Within the Indies section still, we are going to start this off with a game called Spacewing War 2. This is a spaceship shooter Gradius type of game with some extra additions like cutscenes and dialogue. Because your ship is actually a character similar to Lightning McQueen or Thomas the Tank Engine. So you'll be playing as the ship. He's got like eyeballs and stuff, and he could talk. So you will have multiple weapons that you can use, like bombs, boomerangs, a spread shot, and a few others. So you could swap between these weapons using the bumpers. And you actually do not have to collect these weapons. They're all at your disposal at the very beginning of the game, and to my knowledge, there is no limit on like ammunition for them. So each one, just pick whichever one you like more. You have unlimited ammo for it. This game has controller support, which is very nice. Responsive inputs, which is also really good. The game played very well. It's not difficult at all. It was a very chill experience. Next, we have Speedy the Rollerskater, SMS. This is a 2D platformer that's basically a Sonic the Hedgehog game. If you like Sonic games, you'll definitely like this one because you play as Speedy, a kid on rollerblades, and you skate through levels with loops and slopes. You'll be grinding and dashing to reach the end of the stage. Your moveset is to jump and grind. And the grind is basically the spin attack that Sonic does in games when you press down while running. So if you run into enemies while grinding, you will actually do damage to them. There's also a spin dash move that you can do by holding down and rapidly pressing the jump button. The game was pretty fun. Like I said, if you played Sonic the Hedgehog games and you enjoyed them, you will most likely like this one because it's pretty much just Sonic the Hedgehog with a new aesthetic. The next game is Speel, and this is an educational game. Remember those Mavis Beacon teaches typing games, like super old games? This is kind of like that. It has that same kind of vibe. You'll have a typewriter with some words displayed, and you simply just have to type the words that are on the screen. So you have to do this as fast as possible to earn a high score. There's different modes for difficulty, so if you want to be pressured by the clock, you can have that. Or if you don't want to have the stress of the clock at all and simply just want to type what is appearing on the screen, you have that option. So I love this game. It feels very engaging and it could really help me with my typing skills. So I highly recommend this one. This is probably like my most recommended game on the list because it had that perfect balance of being fun and educational. The next game is Splat Shop 2D Thunderstorm Demo. This is a platformer that was a bit hard to understand at first. The game and its menus appear to have been drawn by a 5-year-old. So, you'll start out in this hub world, which is just a big empty room with a computer at the center. Interacting with the computer will let you log in and select some stages. To my knowledge, there was only one stage available to play. So, in this game, your objective is to rescue these babies that are scattered around the stage, and then hit a detonator. After you hit the detonator, you will need to run back to the start of the stage before the bomb goes off. This is very similar to Pizza Time, which is, one of the games that this was inspired by. So I will say, in my opinion, you are not missing much if you skip this one. Next is Stardust the Unicorn, and this is a 2D platformer. It was a bit dull in my opinion. I'm not sure what the moves were, but there was a double jump. So I tried pressing all the different keys to see if there was any other moves that I could do, but nothing to my knowledge. So before I could even check the controls when I was playing this game, I had enemies on screen attacking me. So after checking the controls and seeing, that I couldn't throw any punches or kicks or anything, I tried jumping on the enemies, which did work after several tries. So I was trying to jump on the enemies to kill them, but the enemies' hurt boxes are so wonky that a lot of times I would try to jump on them and I would be the one that ended up getting hit. So I just found myself just skipping most of the enemies altogether. So the stage design has way too many leaps of faith. There was too many times where I couldn't see what was below me, so I would like jump down only to see a platform that I was off from landing on just by a little bit, and I would fall into a bottomless pit. Also, every time I died in this game, it would go from being full screen back to windowed, and I would have to activate full screen again. And it was just very annoying. So the demo itself, it just seemed way too rushed, and I really didn't enjoy this one. The next game is Sunrise Doll, and this game looks like a Pong and Space Invaders hybrid. So you are this character with a sword, and these enemies will appear on screen and start raining down projectiles. You'll have to slap their attacks back at them using your sword. You could swing, to the right, or you could swing to the left, depending on which direction you want to send your attacks back at them. So you can move left and right, and the game, I'd say, was very difficult in my opinion. The difficulty just spiked really fast. There was just so many projectiles on screen, like shortly after starting the stage, and you will be taking a lot of damage. So luckily there is some health, so you won't die in one hit. I kept getting game over shortly after completing what I think was the first stage. After you complete it, a whole bunch of bullets will just fall from the sky without even any enemies being there. Just a bunch of bullets just raining down, like the game just wanted you to die. So I think it was okay. It was kind of fun, but like I said, it was just very difficult, and even more so because it didn't have any controller support. So I am going to shut down here. I wanted to cut this one short because in the next video, we are going to play the Super Freaks games. There's quite a few of them. I have no idea how someone was able to submit so many games at a single stage, but we are going to try them all exclusively in that video. So with that being said, if you're still here, thank you for watching. Leave a like or a dislike on this video to support me. Subscribe to the channel if you're feeling generous. I will see you all very soon.